A very good afternoon and welcome to this edition of Lunchtime News on MTV Sports with News First. I'm Shaheen Jurangpati. Well, like always, let's first take a look at your headlines. Lawyers keep away from court in protest over the alleged unfair manner in which the impeachment probe against the Chief Justice was carried out. 3 new ambassadors appointed. India and Ukraine signed several bilateral agreements. Now for the stories in detail. The 2012 GCE Ordinary Level Examination commenced this morning. Our correspondent stated that students entered the examination centres with much enthusiasm.
This year's Ordinary Level examinations are held at 4,048 examination centres from 8:30 this morning. According to Commissioner General of Examinations WMNJ Pushpakumara, 540,268 candidates will be sitting for the examination this time around.
We are expecting to get good results to our school, passing in a good manner and getting good results to our school.
As students of Crescent Schools International, we are expecting good results for our school, boys as well as girls. So in order to achieve that, we are striving hard.
And I hope I will do best. And first of all, I would like to thank my school and my teachers, my head of operations and my parents especially.
Commissioner General of Examinations WMNJ Pushpakumara stated that a 24-hour operations centre has been activated for students to make inquiries regarding any matter.
The candidates or the public can contact the examinations department on any problem via 1911. We have an operation centre that is open 24 hours a day.
Meanwhile, a body of a 16-year-old student was found in the Alutwala area in Puhulwala, Kirinda. Now, the student was to sit for the GCE Ordinary Level examination that began today. The police said that the boy's parents had reported him missing several days ago. His body was found in a well last night during a search operation. Our correspondent said that the deceased student had been at his sister's residence a couple of days before his demise. In other local news, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs says it has appointed new ambassadors to several countries. Secretary to the Ministry Karunatilaka Amunugama said that new ambassadors have been appointed to Nepal, Iraq and Cuba. Now, the Secretary to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs added that these ambassadors are due to leave for these countries shortly. Now, Karunatilaka Amunugama said that W.M. Chenivaratne has been appointed as Sri Lanka's ambassador to Nepal, while Sumit Nakalanda has been appointed to Iraq and Sarat Dissanayaka has been appointed as the new Sri Lankan ambassador to Cuba. Now, the ministry added that a new ambassador will be appointed to Bahrain as well. Moving on to more local news, of course, Chairman of the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption, J.D. Bandaranaike, says that corruption in most countries is a reflection of the state of development in the country. Now, he made this comment at an event held yesterday to mark World Anti-Corruption Day.
Corruption in most countries is a reflection of the state of development of a country. It is true that higher standards prevail in the developed world. The more primitive a country is, the more acceptable it seems to have those in positions of power plundering the wealth to the detriment of the less fortunate in that society. This is indeed the law of the jungle or the survival of the fittest.
Now, the event was organized by the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption. Attorney General Palita Fernando, who was the chief guest, also spoke at the event.
The terms bribery and corruption were spoken of even during the early 19th century. With the enactment of the Penal Code, bribery and corruption were made illegal in this country and the law provided for the punishment of that. We made all efforts in order to see that bribery and corruption is eradicated, but I do not know, according to the statistics that have been revealed, bribery and corruption has been on the increase, and if that is the case, then we have to be very unhappy about what we have been doing throughout the years.
Well, lawyers in Galle, Matara, Agunukola Palasa and Jaffna kept away from court today in protest over the alleged unfair manner in which the impeachment probe against the Chief Justice was carried out. All lawyers of the Matara Bar kept away from court today. Our correspondent said that High Court, District Court and Magistrate Court lawyers had joined the protest action.
The lawyers also carried out a handbill distribution campaign opposite the Matara Court complex in the Matara Fort to create awareness among the public on the issue. Meanwhile, several litigants complained that they had been inconvenienced by the lawyers' protest.
නන්දසිංහ ආපු මිනිස්සු ඉන්නවා මෙතන උසාවියට කටයුතු වලට. ආවට පස්සේ අපි ඇත්තටම අසරණ වෙනවා අහිංසක මිනිස්සු රැකියා පැත්තකට දාලා එහෙම එන්නේ.
Lawyers in Galle too kept away from court today over the alleged unfair hearing of the impeachment motion against the Chief Justice. However, some of the lawyers engaged in routine court duties. Meanwhile, lawyers at the Agunakola Palace Magistrates Court also kept away from work today in protest over the alleged unfair manner in which the impeachment probe against the Chief Justice was carried out.
Now in the north, all members of the Jaffna Bar Association have decided to keep away from work for 4 days beginning today. A media release issued by the Jaffna Bar Association states that lawyers in Vaunia, Mana, Kilinochchi and Mullaitivu districts are also participating in the protest action. Moving on to other local news, Foreign Employment Promotion Minister Dilan Pereira says that a special discounted international call rate will be made available from today for Sri Lankans working abroad to call their family members in Sri Lanka. Now he revealed this to News First following an event at the Katunayake airport this morning.
A special ceremony was held at the airport this morning to appreciate the contribution made by Sri Lankans working overseas. The event was held under the auspices of Foreign Employment Promotions Minister Dilan Pereira. The event, which was organized by the Sri Lanka Foreign Employment Bureau, was named Appreciating the Heroes Who Bring Foreign Exchange. We hope to launch a special telecommunications service for the benefit of Sri Lankans working abroad to contact their family members. This service will be made available at a very affordable rate. The first phase of this service will cover the UAE and Saudi Arabia. This service will be launched at the SLFEB office in Battaramulla at 12:30 today. Calls can be made at a very concessionary rate and free calls can be made to 2 specified numbers.
තෝරාගත්ත නම්බර දෙකකට නොමිලේ කතා කිරීමේ පහසුකමත් ඒ හරහා ලැබෙනවා.
The chairman of the Kantale Pradesh Sabha has sustained injuries following an assault. The police said that the chairman was assaulted at a funeral house in the area last night. He is currently receiving treatment at the Kantale hospital. The police added that the suspect who carried out the assault has been arrested. He is to be produced before the Kantale magistrate today. The Department of Railways has taken steps to operate a special express train service on a daily basis from Colombo to Kandy. Now, this train currently operates only on weekends. Superintendent of Railways L.A.R. Ratnayaka said that the special train service is being launched in view of the school holidays.